Go ahead and grab your off and come tour this land with me. Alright, so today we're at the Nature Collective, and I must say, I didn't know it was this much stuff on the Nature Collective land. I don't know why I thought it was just a land that you can come to for like informational stuff. I mean, you can, but it actually is a legit landscape land, like highly landscaped land. And I love that for us. How cutesy is this? Now, what I also can say is when you're on the Nature Collective land, listen. I love a good pan, but when I'm trying to do stuff quickly, not the best of the best, okay? Turn around, god damn. Right here, you come here, you can click this HUD. This, of course, will give you, well, I'm not gonna say, of course, I was about to say this is the Nature Collective HUD. Yeah. This HUD has a bunch of different lands. The last time I checked it out, it's been a minute ago, but the HUD has a whole bunch of different other lands that are associated with the Nature Collective or lands that the Nature Collective made. So if it's ever a time that you're just trying to like find some place to go and you want like a beautifully landscaped place, Nature Collective is going to be it for now. What I will say is every single Nature Collective land that I've ever looked at has been top tier. So I definitely would recommend coming to the Nature Collective land. Of course, the landmark is going to be in the description box below, and getting a HUD because it is an immense amount of locations within that HUD. Now that's, of course, last time I had the HUD, it's been at least a year, so I'm assuming it's still going to be awesome. So real quick, we're going to do a quick little outfit check. Okay, so this is her outfit for today. It's definitely given look and leave me alone. We love a good look and leave me alone. Really quickly, she has a cute little purse. Okay, now that little bear, whatever the hell you would call it, did not originally come in black. I colored it like that in the edit, okay? She got a little jewelry on. We love that. Of course, she got her nails from 1990 because if you ain't shopping in 1990, what is you doing, okay? Face card scarred up, but still never declining. Some of my favorite earrings. She real simple today, but always cute, These shoes, super duper cute. Now, I'm gonna say I am in my platform phase, okay? And are we mad at that? Not me. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying. So am I in the shared environment? No. But that's only because I was feeling a little bright, okay? I'm trying to get more into like the more peppy, the more peppy feels. So I did end up changing the shared environment. It's okay though, just something a little bit brighter. Now it is late. So in hindsight, if it was earlier today, then they definitely would have a brighter land. Now, what I do love about this land is that although it is not on a huge plot, they jam-packed a lot of stuff in this space. And I love that. And again, that is just very Nature Collective. That's just how they do it. They make sure that everything is beyond aesthetically pleasing. And if the land is not a large land, it really don't matter because they're going to make sure that they jam-pack it with the most beautiful things that you ever would want to see. And we love that. So Second Life is officially beginning to transition into different seasons, and we love that for us, okay? So it's August, and pretty soon it's going to be fall and Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then, we're going to get into like the icier months, and we love that. So lots of great things coming up for Second Life as far as landscaping, and I'm super duper excited about it. Yeah, this is a side note. So I have Canva, and when I tell you, I definitely feel some type of way about the fact that most of the scripts are not premium. Now, do I have an issue with scripts that are not premium? No. But if I'm paying for premium, for me, it's just something about not using it. I'm using a premium feature every single time that I need to do anything in Canva. And I don't know if I'm going to change that. Y'all, look at this. I love this. When I tell you, it do something to me. It do something to my inner soul, if you will. It's so stinking cute here. Lots of places to sit. I'm seeing like every time I click on something or every time I hover over something, I'm getting like a chair option. And I absolutely love that. I love these little accents that just makes the space that much more just foresty and so rich in the vibes. I love all the little flying butterflies and just, it's so beautiful. All the little moving parts. I love that. Now, of course, we ain't gonna talk about the elephant in the room, the fact that it ain't nobody here. But you know what? I think a lot of times people just don't be knowing that some of these spaces are here. And of course, that's where I come in handy. So as I'm walking around, I am seeing like these little, okay, little owl getting it down. getting down, I like that they have these little good to know info boards. I like a little education with aesthetics. That's never not gonna do it for me. Look how cute this is. And I'm getting a chair for this space. So we already know. Definitely can take some cute little pictures in there. Let me see. How cute is she? She say, yeah, may I help you? The hell? We got a little bit of books, but not a whole lot. So because this is a nature collective land, it's safe to say this land's gonna be here indefinitely because nature collective is around indefinitely. So a lot of times I will preface the spaces by saying like, you know what, you got to get it while the getting's good because we don't know how long this land gonna be here. The only thing that I can say is they might change like the theme of the land, but I don't think the landmark's gonna change. I also don't think the lands being landscape is gonna change either. Look at this beautiful waterfall with the little red robin for that little pop of color. We love that. I love the little intricate details, the little bitty tiny intricate details. Really makes things just so realistic in my opinion. Because these are things that you would naturally see in a space like this, a space where birds feel free to come and, cohabitate, if you will. I love that. I absolutely love it. What is a foresty land without like a random fat ass cat? I mean, listen. 'Tis life. I love it down. Now she is tall today. I've been feeling being tall, but some of these spaces are like, girl, hell no. We ain't doing this tall. And this feels like it's one of those spaces. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste time trying to come up in here. But look how cute this little cafe is. I love this little book wall. Oh, when I tell you, the most beautiful pictures are going to be able to be had. Just every time you take a couple steps, you're going to find a place where you can take like a really beautiful picture. And I absolutely love that. I love how they make it feel like the animals run this space. And it's like, if you come here as a human, it's like, keep it cute because the animals are really the owners of this space. And I absolutely love that. And I will say, I went through quite a bit of lightings before I actually got to this one. So a lot of cute ones, a lot of cute ones. I just really wanted one that was going to show the shadows off as well as have like a nice brightness to it. And this one did it for me. And y'all know we love a good land that can transition from couples to singles. And this is definitely one of them. It does have a nice like romantic feel to it, like a nice walk in the park type vibe. But it also lets you feel like very comfortable if you wanted to come here and just search around it as a single, like me. That's just what I really like about lands like this, where it's like you really can. It's a little bit of everything for everybody. Some lands feel like wildly romantic, especially like in the what season, in the like Valentine's Day. Everything always feels like so romantic. It don't be giving singles, but we make it give singles. I do think a lot of times the Second Life creators kind of underestimate how many singles we have out here, but I get that because I do feel like Second Life is supposed to be a melting pot, but we all don't be wanting to melt together, and I'm personally one of those. Now I am trying to get out of that more and more with my Discord. Now I've been a little absent with the Discord. You know what, I ain't gonna say absent. It's been a couple days, but I must say, listen, join my Discord because I am planning on having like some nice little meetups, look how cute, some cute little like meetups and stuff like that with my supporters, because I love y'all down. And I say, look, like I said before, if I'm gonna hang out with anybody, it's gonna be y'all because I feel very comfortable with y'all. But I'm just, still getting out of my introvert bag. It's difficult. It's definitely something new. It wasn't something that I was even thinking that I was gonna feel comfortable doing, but I definitely do, and I feel most comfortable doing it with y'all. So that's just kind of where I'm at now. But I do like when I see lands that have the ability to really like transition from one group of people to the next. So you can go from being a land where you can be there as a couple, you can see yourself there as couples, but you also can see yourself there as singles. And I feel like being able to transition to different spaces like that, I do feel like it's very important, specifically for people who want to come and visit these lands. Because like I said, you don't want the lands to feel like off-putting, if you will. We don't like that. We like the lands to have a nice communal vibe, if you will, a nice everyone's welcome vibe. And although we all know that everyone is absolutely welcome, and we have definitely come across a lot of lands that reflect that, I also do think that it is important to have land specifically for a certain type of people, for certain types of things. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having a land that is specifically for couples or meant for couples. But if you're single, you can also visit, or a land that's meant for singles. And if you're a couple, you can also visit. I like the ability to be like, you know what, everything is not for everybody. And even though Second Life is a melting pot, that fact doesn't go away because of that. Everything simply is not for everybody. A lot of lands are not for children, but there are children in Second Life. Well, people who role play as children, because Second Life is strictly 18 plus. Don't never get that twisted. I personally don't give a damn who the land is meant for. I'm coming. You gonna have to not give me access to it if you think I'm not about to come, because I'ma look. I'ma definitely damn look. I don't give a damn if you got the land and the land safe for couples only. You better go ahead and figure out how to sift through that, because I's coming. Come on now, because what's going on with all of this? Okay, thank you very much. You know what? All I wanted was a cute little space where I can go ahead and use my little cameras and stuff like that. And now the cameras is acting stank with me, you know. I'm sitting in the Firestorm viewer, y'all. I am not gonna lie. I'm feeling it. I definitely am feeling it. This new update, it's doing it for me, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. I do feel like the movements are way more smoother and stuff like that. The cameras, I don't know if it's me or if it's just the viewers, but I be having issues with the cameras on any damn viewer. But I do like the flexibility of this Firestorm viewer, so I'm very, very, very happy about that. Okay, I don't know what the hell this is, but this is cute. It looked like it used to be something nice, and now it's just like don't nobody come to it no more. So like the flowers have just, it's like a newsstand. It's like a used to be nice newsstand. Look at the little fox. He said, what we got going on? Not a damn thing. So pretty. You know what? I always be thinking about, like, do animals get bored? Do they like be out in the forest like, god damn, it ain't nothing to do? Or is it just like one of them things where it's like when you just live in a certain space for long enough, you just kind of acclimate to what's going on, and like maybe they just take hella naps. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just take hella naps. I don't know. I love this. This is the cutest little outside desk area. Look at how cute this is. I'm all of a sudden lagging. I don't know what the hell that's about, but that really needs to cut it out. I don't like that the hell. Hold on. Okay, listen. You know what? I'm trying to get into like cursing less. I mean, I don't feel like I curse a lot, period, but I'm trying to get to a point where I curse even less, you know. The hell is one of my favorite words, so I try to do to hell, but then I feel like that just don't roll off the tongue quite, you know, as easy as the hell. I don't know. I ain't gonna stop cursing, but we still working on it, you know, slowly but surely.